A moment long awaited for. 3 Americans released Thursday from Russian detention, arriving at Joint Base Andrews just outside Washington. On the tarmac to greet them, US President Joe Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, and their families. An historic deal involving several allies secured the release of 16 political prisoners held in Russia. Their price? 8 individuals requested by the Kremlin. Photos documented the journey home. Wall Street Journal correspondent Evan Gershkovich and Radio Free Europe Radio Liberty editor Alsu Kermasheva with former US Marine Paul Whelan, pictured on a plane and speaking with Biden on the phone. Gershkovich's newsroom erupted in cheers earlier in the day at news of their colleagues' safe return. The Moscow correspondent had spent close to 500 days in a Russian prison.
You don't realize quite how emotional it all is until you have this release, both his release, but also just this physical release almost, to see him free. And people realize, wow, you've actually been feeling quite worked up and pent up and upset over what's been going on.
Similar scenes greeted Kermasheva's newsroom at RFERL in Prague. Her husband, who works at the network, spoke of the family's months-long ordeal.
Right now, we're overwhelmed with emotions. We're still trying to process what actually happened to us today. Being in the White House, hearing Alsu's voice from the Oval Office next to President Biden, that was something very special. But it's been an incredibly difficult year for us.
From their reunion under the media gaze, the families are expected to travel on to a facility in Texas to receive support and privacy while they adjust to their return. For Liam Scott at Joint Base Andrews, Jessica Jerreat, VOA News.